Hello, everybody. Welcome to Nutshell School. So, today we are going to be learning about different reverb plugins in Logic Pro X. So, today I'm going to be showing you three different types of reverbs and how they make their impact on different instruments and vocals. So, I have a female vocal, dry female vocal. Let's get a listen to it first.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Da-da-da. Ooh, da-da-da. Da-da-da.
And we have a snap, dry snap, and this is totally dry. So the three different types of reverb that we'll be talking about is silver reverb and space designer reverb. So these two come free with Logic Pro X. And then we have a waves plugin reverb, that's H reverb, that is really good reverb for vocals. So let's start with the silver reverb on vocals. So how it looks. So if you go to the audio effects and then to the reverb, this is inbuilt silver reverb. This is the most used reverb for like vocal dubbings and instant, what we say, instant reverbing to any track that you want. And this is pretty good and decent reverb that you can use, and it has a really good output. Let's see how it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Da-da-da.
So here you can adjust the how much dryness you want in it. I usually keep it 100%, and because we want the full dry vocal plus the wetness should be around 40. Like you can adjust according to your track, according to what you want. But let's see if we keep 50% wet and 100% dry, how it sounds.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Da-da-da. Ooh, da-da-da. Da-da-da. Yeah.
So that's what a silver reverb does to a dry vocal. And now we'll switch this plugin off for a while and then add another plugin. Let's add the space designer on the same vocal, and then we can see the difference. So space designer, this is the basics, like default factory default
Yeah,
setting.
yeah,
That's what this one, I don't like this one. I usually, when I am treating my vocals with space designer, I will go with the large spaces, plate reverbs, and I will go with R&B plate. You can, there are like different types of reverbs in the space designer, so you can select any one that suits your track, your vocal, or your instrument. So let's see.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Da-da-da. Ooh, da-da-da. Da-da-da.
You can adjust like various different like pre-delay, length, size, x over, low speed. You can play with these to uh, have different effects on your vocal, or whatever you are putting the reverb on.
Yeah.
And let's see the difference between space designer, R&B plate. Let's-
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Da-da-da.
and same thing with the silver.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Da-da-da. Ooh.
So it's quite similar, but like it depends which one is you are more comfortable with. Some people are comfortable with silver, some are with space. Now we will treat the same vocal with another reverb that's a part of the Waves plugin. So that's we have many different Waves plugin comes up with like many different kind of reverbs. So H reverb is one of the really decent reverb plugin to use on, especially for vocals. I won't suggest this one for any instrument or any other track or any other, like even the percussion or the clap if you want, snap, anything. Not this one is basically for the vocals. So, and the basic the default settings which it comes up with is pretty good, so you don't have to alter anything. So let's listen. So yeah, this is not sounding good. So the best part how to apply a H reverb to vocals is through a bus. So that we'll do how we can do that. So just close this one, and we don't want this plugin. Add a new bus, and to bus one we'll add this H reverb, so that we can adjust the amount of reverb we want this vocal to have from H reverb. And we'll just go till, let's see, till 35 first. 22, 20, let's see. So this was without the plugin was off, sorry. So now the plug is on. The best part of this H reverb is it gives the vocal the reverb it requires, but it doesn't alter the dryness, the originality of the vocal. So I would suggest, if you are processing your vocals and you want a little reverb on it, and H reverb is a really good one. But this is from the Waves plugin, so kind of paid one. So if you don't want to pay anything, then Silver Reverb and Space Designer is the best alternative for vocals. So now we'll apply these same plugins to a snap. But I won't apply the H reverb to a snap, but I'll add and show you because it won't look that good. But let's add the other ones, and first listen to this. What's this snap is all about? This is dry snap. Let's add the Space Designer. And let's add the Silver Reverb. So for snap, that's the default one, which I usually don't like. So we'll put large spaces, and then we'll again go to the plate reverbs, or you can try whatever you like. So there are many different type of reverbs over here. Like one reverbs that sounds as if it's in a room, as if it's in a hall, as if it's in indoor spaces, outdoor spaces. So you have many options, but I'll just go with the favorite one that I usually use, and always put dryness to max, and wetness I'll just adjust according to which suits. This is dry. This is so that's the Space Designer R&B plate reverb on the dry snap. And the silver reverb is like it's the let's listen to it with the basic factory default settings. This is the reason I always go with 100% dry, and because otherwise it just spreads too much. So you see, Space Designer I would suggest is a better reverb for any percussion or any instrument rather than a silver reverb, because this one is spreading, but you can still adjust how much you want to reflect it and what should be the size of the room and how much pre-delay you want. I usually don't play with this that much because the basic thing is like you just have to adjust the dry and wetness. But some cases, some tracks or something, wherever like you have to basically like you're doing a foley and there's a reverb and the scene is being picturized in a hall, so you have to definitely put the hall reverb in it. So it depends on the situation you're gonna be using this reverb in. Basically, this is the setting for silver reverb if you want to put it on a dry snap. And we'll still try that same edge reverb again. We'll use the same bus and just go to 24. See the pre-delay, that's the delay that's coming up. So that will disturb your track. That's why I don't use. But it this actual is works really well with the vocals, but I won't suggest it with any other instrument or percussion if you are using any. So that's it, guys. These are the three different kind of reverbs, but there are many different kind of reverbs in Logic Pro X. Logic, like this is channel reverb. You can play with that, and reverb is also good. Uh, and if you have the waves bundle, then you'll find plenty of pretty decent plugins, reverb plugins for your tracks, and you can go through and you can select whichever suits you the best. So that's it, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. And if you have any queries, you can just leave a comment and I'll definitely get back to you. And that's it. Thank you.